So I've been dealing with a few things for the past couple days. When you're working a 12-step program, step 9 is that you have to make amends to people that you've harmed in the past. And, I do my 12 steps out of order because I can't be bothered with rules. So I was working on a little bit of 9. I've been messaging some people from my past that I know I did wrong. And, I had some people have, clearly been like, hey, it was a long time ago, all's good, everything's fine. But, I actually got a message back from somebody who, I spoke very badly of this person to a lot of people. I really badmouthed them, ran my mouth a lot, definitely mistreated them. And, they didn't forgive me. They tore into me. And, rightfully so. I know that I was hurtful to them. And, I wouldn't have messaged them if I thought it was going to hurt them in the process, because that's, it's part of it. You don't you don't go try to make amends to somebody if it's going to open up old wounds and hurt them. But it did, unfortunately. That definitely wasn't my intention. I'm not doing this just to get shit off of my chest. I'm doing it to try to make things right with people I know that I've hurt. But the thing is, sometimes people don't forgive you. That's their prerogative. They don't have to. And, you shouldn't expect it either. And I think where I'm going with this is you have to be intentional. Be intentional about the words you use about people and the things you do. Because you can't take that shit back once you've done it. Once you say something, once you do something, you can't take it back. It's done. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much time passes. It doesn't matter what you say. It's over, and they can never forgive you for that. And if you're a person in recovery who either hasn't hit your 9th step or you haven't completed it or anything like that, and you haven't encountered this, you might encounter this. You might encounter times where you're trying to make amends and people just don't want to hear it. And that's fine, because you're the one that fucked up. They don't have to forgive you. Okay? But you got to forgive yourself. You got to forgive yourself for the wrongdoings that you've done. You got to understand that you can be a new person, can be a different person. But be intentional now. Be intentional now, because the things you say and the things you do are going to carry on. You make your impact when you take action. That action doesn't go away, but that impact will stay. So just be conscious of what you do. For me, this is the first time I've encountered this when I was doing any of my 9th steps. So, it's a little tough. It's a little tough, especially because, this isn't anybody I have any kind of grudge or ill will towards at all. If somebody you have a grudge against and a little bit of ill will, they don't forgive you, you're like, whatever, fuck them anyway. But, I feel bad because I didn't understand. I didn't know what I was doing, So I'm processing this right now. And the thing is, I'm understanding that it's given me a deeper understanding of the impact of my own actions and my own words. And, I think we all need to understand that better. So I just want to put that out there. Take from that what you will, and just remember to try to be intentional with people, and try not to do things that are going to hurt people.